Good day everyone, welcome to math class. Today we are looking at direct and indirect proportion, but our major area of concentration today is indirect proportion, and indirect proportion is also known as inverse proportion. Okay, inverse proportion. But before we go on, please quickly remember to always turn up the subscribe button whenever you get your video, the notification button and the like button. And those ones that have been doing that, thank you so much for that. Okay, so back to the class. We'll talk about inverse proportion. The other time when we talk about direct proportion, I told you that direct proportion, when the amount or the quantity is increasing, the amount and the quantity increase the same way, and when it's decreasing, it decreases the same way. But that is not so for indirect proportion or inverse proportion. In inverse proportion, the quantity and although in inverse proportion, we are majorly concerned with either consumption, labor, time, and so on. Okay, and these don't increase in the same way, they go on opposite direction. For example, now if I tell you, okay, let's look at some examples. Number one, 125 men can finish a work in 120 days. How many men will be able to finish the same work in 100 days? Okay, the question says that 125 men can finish a work in 120 days. How many men will be able to finish the same work in 100 days? Solution. Okay, here the question says that 125 men can finish a job in 120 days. The first thing you look for here is how many men will be able to finish same work in a day. Okay, one man will be able to finish the same work in 125 times 120. 125 times 120. Okay, we are looking for days now. We can write days here. Okay, remember I told you in indirect proportion it's working opposite each other. So now we multiply. This times this will give us 125. Just transfer your 0 to this place and multiply it by 12. This will give us 0. This will give us 10 is 0. This will give us 4 plus 1, 5, and this is 2. Repeat everything you have here. Then add together. This is 0, 0, 0. This is 5. So one man will be able to finish same job in 15,000 days. Okay, so 100 men will be able to finish this same job in how many days? Therefore, 100 days will be equal to 15,000 divided by 100. 0 eliminates 0, 0 eliminates 0. We are left with 150. That means 100 days equals 150 men. So 150 men can finish the same job in 100 days. So the more the men is increasing, the more the days will be decreasing. Okay, once the men is increasing, the days will be decreasing. So that is how indirect proportion or inverse proportion works. Let's example. So example 2, 8 boys can finish a bag of rice and 14 days. Okay. How many days will it take 7 boys to finish same bag of rice eating at the same rate? Okay. Solution. The question says 8 boys can finish a bag of rice in 14 days. How many days will it take 7 boys to finish same bag of rice eating at the same rate? Okay, so the first thing we do is 8 boys equals 14 days. Okay, therefore, okay, so 1 boy equals 8 times 14 days. So therefore 7 boys will be equal to 8 times 14. We are looking for days over 7. Okay, so 7 here will give us 1, 7 here will give us 2. 2 times 8, 7 boys equals 16 days. So that is it. I told you here, when I told you that when the quantity, when this is reducing, this will be increasing. So that is another way to check if your answer is correct or not. So you say that the boys is decreasing and the days is increasing. So that is that. Let's consider one more example, then we'll do our exercise. Example 3. If it takes 48 trailers to empty a warehouse in 14 days, how many trailers will empty the same warehouse in 16 days? Okay, 48 trailers in 14 days. So if 48 trailers is equal to 14 days, one trailer, it will take one trailer 48 times 14 days to empty the warehouse. So therefore 16 trailers, 16, okay, we are looking for days. Okay, so 16 days, if we are looking for days, then they should be in trailer. Then they should be 14 times 48 trailers. Okay, then we change this also. That will be in one day. In one day, we are looking for days. So in one day, it will take 14 times 48 trailers to empty that warehouse. So in 16 days, that will be 48 times 14 times 48 trailers divided by 16. 16 here will give us 1, 16 here will give us 3. So 3 times 14, that will give us 3 times 4 is 2, 3 times 1 is 3 plus 2, that's 52 trailers. Okay, so 16 days equals 52 trailers. So let's look at some exercises now. Okay, these are the exercises you're going to do now. Number 1, 18 cows can finish a pile of hay in 24 days. How long will it take 27 cows to finish the same hay if they eat at the same rate? Number 2, a boy can scrub the whole floor of a school hall in 2.5 hours, how long will it take 5 boys to scrub the same floor at the same rate? Number 3, in a textile factory, 20 machines are used to complete a piece of work in 30 days. If 8 machines break down, how long will it take to complete the same work? How long will it take to complete the work? Okay, then the last question. If 18 children emptied a pool in 56 hours, how many children will finish the same job in 72 hours if they work at the same rate? Okay, thanks. Bye.